Hey, what's going on, people? This is Arthur Tenchi, and I am back for another Sonic Boom review for this week's episode entitled Eggheads. Alright, so this actually starts out in sort of a classic villain way. It pans to Dr. Eggman's lair, and it's thundering and lightning outside. The music score is the first thing that sticks out to me because each time you see a bolt of lightning in a clap of thunder, you hear a clap of thunder, you hear the horns of this score just get bigger. Each time it just repeats itself. Boom, 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 boom. And it goes to Eggman using this machine, and he takes out a strand of mustache hair. And they're like, okay, so what is he concocting? Is he building another robot? What kind of scheme is he coming up with this time? Nah, he's just baking cookies. He's baking cookies. And his robot assistants even point out to him, all that for cookies? Because he's being all dramatic, all sinister sounding, you know what I'm saying? The atmosphere is really dark, and all you're doing is baking cookies. But this episode really relies on comedy, so part of me is not really all that surprised. Anyway, so he sends a basket of cookies to Sonic's place and leaves them out his doorstep. He's, of course, watching every move that Sonic makes, and Sonic looks at these cookies, and immediately he wants to take one and eat it. Okay, now I understand that, being a chocoholic, but at the same time, if somebody has left a basket of cookies just at my door randomly with no card, no nothing, no indication of who did it, they're just random cookies, I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be so quick to take one. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I thought Sonic was smarter than that. But he does not get to taste one because at the same time, he gets a call from Tails, who's having trouble in his workshop. A giant robotic vacuum cleaner has gone awry, and they need help to disarm it. Um, they go take care of that issue while Dr. Eggman is like, oh man, he didn't eat the cookies. But everybody else seems to enjoy the cookies. The crew, Sticks and Knuckles and Amy, they all get a cookie, and next thing you know, they all faint. You find out later on in this episode, after Tails has one, because it takes effect immediately, that these cookies, since they have the elements of Dr. Eggman in them, that one little mustache hair, they basically turn into Robotnik clones in a way. They have the personality of Robotnik, and they end up growing mustaches just like him. Okay, but one thing that's kind of funny, they they automatically are trying to figure out a way to defeat Sonic, and they're all actually coming out with okay plans. Unlike Dr. Eggman, who says that they don't have enough experience, so what does he do? Instead of letting them... I think it would have been funnier if you would have probably let them try to execute their evil plans. I mean, they were arguing over whose plan was better, but it would probably have been a little funnier, in my opinion, to see them actually execute their plans, and then Sonic try to figure out how to get them back to normal that way, as opposed to what actually happened, which is Dr. Robotnik teaching them how to be him. Everything. How to count evil, how to, how to be rude, how to be da 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 da. I'm like, really? Okay, this is what you're gonna do. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah. So they kind of go nuts when Sonic comes bolting through Robotnik's door, and he figures out what the issue is with the cookies and his friends and all that, and they made Knuckles dumb. They really made Knuckles really dense in this show. I'm sorry, but it's just, I don't know. I don't like this version of Knuckles. Say what you will, but it's just not working. But that's just one fan's opinion. But anyway, so they kind of are trying to destroy Sonic. In the process, they are freaking out Dr. Robotnik. He's like, I wanted what was best for me, you know. I just wanted them to be like me, da 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 da. And yeah, dude, they're better than you. I'm just saying, they're better than Dr. Robotnik. I mean, yeah, they don't get along, but that's exactly what he wanted. You know what I mean? Evil sidekicks that were just like him, but better. So what does Sonic do? He decides to use his own DNA inside the cookie cloning machine and bakes a batch bakes one Sonic themed cookie and gives it to Eggman. And Eggman becomes Sonic. He's good, he's got the high pitched voice, he's blue, he's got the speed, and he's got the skills. So they team up and they defeat the friends. But while Dr. Robotnik is taking care of them, Sonic gets little hair samples from everybody. Goes to their houses, get little hair samples to put inside the machine so they can all become themselves again. And I thought that was pretty cool. The action at the end of the episode was actually okay. The only downsides I see really is I think they could have done more with the fact that the main characters are evil, and the fact that Knuckles seems to be really dense. I mean, I know they kind of set him up that way in the beginning of the show, but come on. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this episode. What do you think of this show so far? And what are you expecting next, if anything? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and never be normal. Oh, also, if you would like to catch up with past reviews for Sonic Boom, I have a new Sonic Boom playlist for everyone to check out. So, yeah, with that, I am Elder Tenchi. See you in the next review. Peace.